Thermostat, got that off of A30, A35 spares, straight in there. Remember that one we pulled out of there was just about disintegrated. If you don't, go back in the videos. Thermostat gasket. Now I am going to put a bit of Thermostate red on that, which is gasket sealant, which I've got here, but I'm not doing it on camera because we'll be here all day. And a nice new thermostat housing that's going to go on there. Again, I'm going to Thermostate that. And what I've done, if you go to A35, A30 spares, it's ES, I think it's the same company, ESM spares, Clayton's A35, it's on the internet. Thermostat, new nuts they'll give you. Now, spot the deliberate mistake. I've left the washers off, but I'll put washers on there. So it's going to have 3 washers and these nice new nuts. That's going on there. If you look at the other side, gasket, this is for the heater. This is the heater takeoff. New one of those because this had a blanking plug. And again, I forgot the washers. The 2 bolts, sorry, 2 nuts are going to go straight on there, one each side, and that's going to be bolted down. Bit of Thermostate, and that's all going to be bolted down. But I should do that off camera. So the heater takeoff's now put on. A little bit of Thermostate red on the gasket because it's pressure. Done them up with a couple of washers. And the thermostat takeoff hose takeoff's been put on. A little bit of Thermostate red on the washer. Tweak them down, not too much. If anything, I might have gone a little bit over the top on these two because that gasket's popped out a bit there, but we'll worry about that if it leaks. Nice new gasket on here. I'm not going to bother with the Thermostate on that because it's not. It is a little bit of pressure in there, but not a lot. So I'm going to leave that like that. If you want to, you can spread some engine oil on that as a gasket, but we're not going to bother at the moment because I think we might be okay. So I'll take, if you take that other one off, this is the rocker cover. Simply just sits on top of that gasket like so. You see these little screws here? You see where they were inside? The 2 end ones, they stick up further. So put that on there like that. Making sure the gasket is touching. Then you get these, a little rubber washer. I had to replace this one because it was missing. Straight in there like that. And they screw down with the bolt, which I will do, but I won't do it on camera because we'll be here all day. And there's the other one. This was the original. Luckily I had a spare one in my spares department. So there's a pair there, they go straight in there, and these are engine lifts. You can lift the engine out using these, but we screw these up by turning that nut, and it screws into that little shaft there. So that's the top end put on.